It's a time of year when more and more people want to get out on the water and enjoy the beautiful weather. But boating season in Maryland has already gotten off to its most deadly start in 6 years, with 4 people, all in separate boating accidents, dying just last month. That's why it's especially important to take additional safety precautions each and every time that you are on the water. Joining us now is our legal expert, Paul wmar from wmar Personal Injury Law. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me back, Elsa.
So why did you want to talk about this topic in particular?
Well, we are entering the time period that is known in America as the 100 deadliest days of summer. It starts around Memorial Day, ends around Labor Day, and people are outside. We have the 4th of July coming up with fireworks, and everyone's back on the water. We live in, let's face it, we live in Maryland.
Yeah.
A lot of us live around the water.
It's beautiful and it's fun.
And it's fun, and it's fun if it's done safely, and if it's done unsafely, it can be tragic. And so I wanted to maybe go over with your audience today just a few things to think about now that we're in this time of year.
And one of these causes, or not even causes, but people are dying because they're drowning, even if they are experienced swimmers. Talk about that. How's this happening?
Well, the reason for that is when people go overboard on a boat or run into a boating accident, it's usually an additional set of circumstances, right? You're not just falling in the water and you can swim to safety. Right. You're falling in the water maybe far from shore. You're falling in the water maybe hitting your head and you're unconscious. And here's the big one, and we'll get to this a little bit further in. You're falling in the water without a life jacket on and maybe hitting your head. And you can't swim if you're not conscious.
Right.
And so even expert swimmers, if they're not conscious or if they're badly injured, are not going to be able to save themselves from drowning.
Got it. So what are the main causes? I think there are 5 or 10 main causes.
So we put together a list of the top 10 causes of boating accidents that are sort of well known to people in the boating safety industry. And so the first 5 we have here: operator inattention. Hey, let's face it, you're out on the water, you're having fun. The person driving the boat might want to be more involved in the fun than in paying attention to what's going on. And we can be on some crowded waterways here in Maryland. We've all seen that.
That is true.
Operator inexperience. Just about anybody can get behind the wheel of a boat and start driving it. But are you really prepared to do it? Well, they've changed the laws recently to have people become certified, but people will just get behind the wheel. There's nothing to stop them.
Wow.
If we could put the slide back up, we could talk about the others. Improper lookout, excessive speed's easy. You know, take it slow, take it steady. Machinery failure, always check, make sure your boat is in proper working order.
That makes sense too,
hey, look,
before you
run
go
out of
back
gas
out.
on the water.
Yes. Okay.
Alcohol use,
That's
please.
a big one.
Never. That just makes sense, right?
Yes.
Weather's a big one. You should know what to do if weather comes in. Weather can surprise you.
Right.
And it can tip the boat over.
Very quickly.
And you can get into a situation
Capsize.
you can't handle. Navigation rule violation, hazardous waters, and forceful waves. This stuff's just common sense, and we'll have this in an article we'll post on the website for anybody who needs more information.
So what can we do to keep safe, in addition to using our common sense? There's some other things that we can do.
There are, and these make total sense, and they're easy. Watch this. It'll take 30 seconds. We put them up. Wear a life jacket. That's a no-brainer.
Yes, even if you know how to swim.
Darn right, because if you go over and you're unconscious, you can't swim, like we talked about. Don't drink in boat. Another easy one. Take it slow. Follow the age limits. There are certain age limits for folks who have to wear a life jacket and who can operate a boat, and get certified if you can.
And you said that you've got some more information on your website for people to check out, correct?
That's exactly right. And on that certification issue, we'll make sure we put in there how to get certified to operate a boat safely.
All right. Thank you. Very important reminders, especially thinking about it now before we actually get on the water. So appreciate that. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.